Welcome back, guys, to the Jake Ellenbogen channel. I'm Jake Ellenbogen, and today we're going to be talking about Robert Woods. We're going to continue on with our Rams projection series, and I'm really excited to kind of unveil everything that I've been working on with the receiver room. We started off Matthew Stafford, Cam Akers, Darrell Henderson. Now we move on to the receivers. A lot of fun here. Honestly, the most loaded position in the entire room, I would argue, of the Los Angeles Rams. They have so much talent at this position. So we're going to get into it. Before we do, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It helps very much moving forward with the channel. All right, let's get into it. First, Robert Woods. Same thing. We're not projecting injuries. 17 games until otherwise notice. 110 receptions. Look, Robert Woods had 90 receptions last year. He was 2 away from leading the team with 92, tied with Cooper Kupp. But the fact of the matter is, while he played 16 games, Jared Goff did not get him the ball in space. He missed him deep down the field. This isn't a Goff bashing sesh, but what it is to explain that now everything has opened up. The opportunities have opened up. Robert Woods has had the opportunity to play with Jared Goff when he was playing at his best, but now you had Stafford. This is going to be big time, and so I have 110 receptions, which I think Robert Woods would feel pretty good about. Now, moving on. 1,370 receiving yards. I know it's high. It is his career high, but hear me out when I say this. Last year, it had to sting when he didn't go over 1,000 yards. I don't think he really cared in the grand scheme of things. Going to the playoffs, I think that's what it was all about, but then it kind of hits you. Okay, I didn't get to 1,000 yards. We didn't make it to the Super Bowl like we wanted to. All of that. Well, now back to the drawing board. Robert Woods, 1,370 receiving yards. This is somebody that's going to be able to be used all over the field in different ways, and Matthew Stafford is going to hit him in stride. No need to worry. The yards that were left on the field last year, they're going to be accumulated this year. Okay, moving on. 80.58 yards per game. Pretty much, if you do the math, 1,370 and the 17 games, that's what you come up with. That's very consistent. He's a model of consistency. This is somebody that everyone loves, and mainly because of his reliability, his consistency, and his availability. And that is Robert Woods in a nutshell. So I'm not shocked by this. 12.4 yards per reception could be higher, but I think, he's going to get so many opportunities and touches from Stafford that I don't think it's really going to matter too much about this number. It is going to be a lot higher than last year's 10.4. So that's something to keep in mind. And then you have 14 receiving touchdowns. He could have more, but Stafford, you have to keep in mind, I had throwing 5 touchdowns to the running backs, 51 total. So there's going to be plenty of touchdowns to go around, and so 14, I might honestly be lowballing Robert Woods at that point. And I'm going to stick with it, but if he gets more than that, I won't be shocked. Now, moving on, Robert Woods can hurt you in a myriad of ways, but another way that he can hurt you, not just as a blocker or a receiver, but what he does when he has the ball in his hand. And the best thing to do is get him the ball no matter what it costs. And, what we actually saw last year was 24 carries of Robert Woods coming from, different positioning on the field, whether it be an end around or they even, lined him up in the backfield at times. They did all sorts of crazy things to get him involved. Well, I don't see that ending this year, despite adding 2 gadget material guys in Deshaun Jackson and Tutu Atwell. To me, when a guy is playing well in a certain role, I don't think you just take him out of that role. So I do think he goes up in carries. He goes up to 28, nothing too crazy. 28 carries in 2021. I have 196 rushing yards, which he takes from a 6.5 yards per carry average last year to 7 yards per carry average this year. I think that's something that Robert Woods would definitely be okay with. And then he has a touchdown here, which, I don't think he's going to have too many. But, if he gets another one, oh, well, I missed it. So 15 total touchdowns. And then that brings our grand total of total yards from scrimmage to 1,566 total yards. Robert Woods goes to the Pro Bowl, or whatever you want to call it now. You know, since they did the Pro Bowl over a video game last year, who knows if they're even going to have it. But the bottom line is he is going to be a top receiver in the league with the help of Matthew Stafford and just taking the handcuffs off him a little bit in this offense. No more stupid bubble screens, no more 5-yard dump offs. This guy can be used all over the field. He's a great route runner. He's a great blocker. He's great after the catch. Him and Cooper Kupp are the two receivers in the league besides Davante Adams that pretty much are the best receivers in yards after the catch. Over the last 2 years, they lead the league in it. So to me, this guy can help you in a myriad of ways. And I think the Rams know that. I think they know that he was held back a little bit by Goff. Not 2018 or 2017 Jared Goff, but 2019 and 2020. So now he's back. He's back with a vengeance. He's going to go over 1,000 yards. This will be his best season to date. And I think a lot of people are going to be happy with the production he had, especially after hearing all these crazy, absolute crazy trade rumors with Robert Woods. There's no need to trade Robert Woods. He's, again, one of the more underrated players in the league, regardless of position. And we'll be reminded that this year. So that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment. All of that helps the algorithm. If you want to support the channel further, you can hit up my Patreon and become a patron today, or join the channel, $4.99 a month to become a member. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I like doing these quick hitter videos. You guys asked for Rams videos. This has been fun. I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying doing these. And I'm going to try to do all the defense as well. You know, so far we have done Matthew Stafford, Cam Akers, Darrell Henderson, and now we've done Robert Woods. So next will either be Cooper Kupp or Van Jefferson. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out. But that's going to do it for me. Until next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.